I'm feeling energized, pumped, excited. Genuinely, I'm not faking this one, guys. Never do it. But I genuinely feel really excited because I feel alive. There's a lot going on right now in the markets. Prices obviously help that sentiment, the feeling. How we doing, everybody? What is going on? And welcome back to another Crypto Live. I gotta tell you, I always like to see on a Sunday night the prices, relatively speaking, moving up. And what I want us to do in tonight's live, fam, is just to go over everything that we're seeing in the last couple of days that we've been talking about. That I'm looking at it, the explosions, the booms, the everything, like the breakthroughs, because Gal exploding really nice, bonk. Then we have Shiba Inu right now a little bit. Then we have CRONOS. Then we have Tectonic. Then Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP, and all these different things. And in the middle of this, we have Genesis with, the whole debacle. The current bankruptcy. How is that going to affect crypto prices? We've been talking about that for a while, and you guys are really interested in that. I've been using this audience and this platform to tell everybody of my situation and how the things I see, right? Because there's obviously a lot of things going on. A lot of people can lose tons of money. And what's the best strategy for us? Is there something that we can do? Can we sue against them, even though there's already a class lawsuit? But wow, I already starting the year with open eyes to a much better 2023. Definitely, the trends are looking much better. I'm not saying the bull market is over. I am not saying that the reddish, the blood on the street, it's out. But I think we all can agree that we are just enjoying ourselves a little bit better with these price opportunities. I call them that if you've been buying for the last couple of weeks, finally you're getting a chance to get some money from those investments, right? If you can't, if you want, you don't have to do so, but there's always opportunities. And if you're starting your very first time in crypto, well, welcome aboard. Go ahead and smash the like button, everybody, and consider subscribing to the channel. Turn on those notification bells. My name is Oscar Ramos. Welcome, Rubio, Rudy, Michael, Trucking Crypto, and more people in the chat. Well, it's early here in the United States, 7 p.m. Come on, there's tons to go through, but let's start with Chrono, shall we? Let's start with the CRO token that a lot of us follow. What I can tell you on this one is ever since January 31st, right? December 31st, January 1st, we're seeing a trend going up. Now, I like that personally. We just don't have any other news in the crypto.com Twitter to base this appreciation in price. But here's something I want to tell you guys, finally we're start to see some price movements with nothing of news going on. And that is something I would super appreciate, because it was the time much needed where you just see the price doing better than it was during the World Cup. And during the World Cup, what a massive event where crypto.com was announced and, showed to the entire world. Didn't do anything. And now when there's no World Cup and the prices just seem to be going up with Bitcoin, finally we start seeing Chronos passing the 6 cents and holding on to that 6.2. So I like it, right? The difference, guys, sometimes you don't need an event happening for them to run. Here's the other one, Bitcoin, and I'm showing you the 4 hours here. What I see is the last time we were at this time was middle of December 2022. So just check this trend, how it was for 2.5 weeks, just the same thing, and then finally moving up. What does that tell me? Well, it tells me buyers are starting to come in. Buyers are starting to ask themselves, now that we heard the minutes from the Federal Reserve, now that we're hearing the different positions, the angles from where the market might come, it kind of seems a little bit much better than it was, right? Even stocks are actually trending upwards. So we don't really need every single day crypto.com bringing up new news, but hey, I'll take these price appreciations anytime. So I like that. Another one that a lot of us, where is it? Ignore this one for a second. I wanted to say something on that. But another one that we're seeing the prices rise for the last couple of days has been tectonic, right? And you see me talk about it. I like that we have even more creators talking about tectonic from the DeFi spectrum, from the DeFi space. This is what we need, and I'm sure that I mean, I'm no genie when it comes to calling when it's gonna end, but I have made clear the different reasons as far as why I believe that we might have, more pumps. Whether this means that we are dumping right now and then later up pumping, or just continuously pumping, we'll see, right? I mean, there's all these different types of opportunities for us to go and imagine the possibilities. But now, the reason why I'm showing this image, obviously, is funny, but I'm showing this image because it has so much meaning and purpose, and it makes me so happy. Guys, in reality, we are barely seeing that little arrow in the massive scale of dumps and crashes, right? What is going on, Josh? Welcome back, and I appreciate that a lot. First super chat of the night. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it a lot. This is it, guys. I'm not kidding. Like, it's true. What we're seeing right now in this on the screen when it comes to these little small pumps, that's why I say what we need in this space is a boom. The reason why I say we need a boom is because a boom is gonna bring more liquidity and more people buying, right? Because people are gonna believe, some people are gonna believe that we are out of this mess. In reality, we're not out of this mess, but it's gonna help having more people buying. But this is true. The upscale for prices is enormous, is huge for any crypto that I think you're looking at. And I think we're seeing it finally with this one. What is this one? Gala Games, right? Some of you guys like Gala. Some of you are following Gala. Some of you are following my friend Zach Humphries or Classic Crypto or any of those content creators that do talk a little bit about more about Gala. I used to own Gala. I have zero Gala right now. I'm telling you, already putting you on here to you. Maybe later. I mean, I'm not really rushing into Gala right now, but I'm excited. They had amazing news, right? I believe 20 million new users that they acquired with a company that they bought. So those are the news that you're like, whoa, wow, like incredible, right? I mean, do we need those kind of news in blockchain to do stuff like this? I mean, two massive pumps. Of course, we want to be excited for crypto. Then we have Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu, where's my token? Here it is. Boom, right? What happened with Shiba Inu? Shibarium is going to be burning on each and every transaction once Shibarium goes live. And then, of course, we have Ethereum working on that Ethereum 2.0. And, of course, CRONOS. So I am going through starting the live. We're barely starting, right? So welcome, welcome, welcome. Go ahead and smash that beautiful like button so more people are coming in the house right now. We're barely starting. But I wanted to start so everybody here understands one thing. The reason why I like the picture is because what you're seeing right here on the screen is absolutely nothing. Nothing. If I do 1 month, you guys are ready for this? Check this out. Check this out, man. That's where we are. That's where we are. I'm not kidding you. That is exactly where we are right now. I mean, I'm happy to see CRONOS at higher 6 cents. Very excited, grateful, of course. But look, I mean, It's like if you buy right now, it doesn't really matter if you bought at 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11 cents. Regardless, we're still gonna be making pretty decent money. Am I correct? So that is what I'm saying. What we're seeing right now on the screen is basically our friend. Super funny, right? That feeling when Bitcoin does anything in a bear market, right? Well, because we've been so down, so devastated, so spitted and squashed that anything helps, right? So, in all, on this one, I cannot imagine when we actually start breaking on Bitcoin, on Ethereum, passing that 20,000, because now we are above 17,000. That is great. That is exactly what I was expecting last year. Didn't come any last year. We were just staying at 16,000. But finally 17 is here. CRONOS 6 cents. Now, I have already, I'm going to tell you something that I've been, even watching the CRONOS videos. I'm already added 1K to my crypto.com fiat wallet. It's still pending, it's still in process. Now, let me tell you how this works, right? Yes, I could have bought CRONOS 2-3 days ago, but I needed to pay a fee, the credit card, not this, the card fee, right? But I was like, no, let me do the fiat wallet. I'm oldie. I want to send money from my bank account so I don't pay the fees, right? You can do so. I decided to do that. Now, it didn't help me because now I'm buying CRONOS much more expensive. But nobody knew that. But it's okay. I'm telling you what I did. Now, once I get my funds on Monday, tomorrow, I'm going to start adding some positions because I want to have my average going lower. As you probably know, if you've been watching the videos for a while, my average is somewhere in the 50s and 40s and 30s. I'm one of those in 2022 that we bought, and it's been a while, right? But it takes a while for you to get those great averages, and you're gonna go ahead and buy, in my opinion, much cheaper, so you bring your average down. That's dollar cost averaging, DCA in a nutshell, right? So personally, I do like that a lot. Now, let's go now much closer. Look, I love TradingView because it shows me this, like what you're trying to do. What I'm trying to do is now squeeze and move the average, like if we're going up and down, but in reality, we're so down. So cheers to all of us, guys, in 2023. Welcome back. Now, this is a great time for me to tell you it all can change really, really fast. Now, what do I mean? Well, here it is. I know I've been saying this for a while, but it's true. If Genesis Trading goes bankrupt, I'm going to lose a couple thousands of dollars, but the entire market is going to go back to this handrum of, oh no, problems. Oh no, is this worth it? Oh no, it's crypto scam. Okay, so be ready for that. I'm telling you, it's been like forever since the first time I opened my mouth anything regarding bankruptcy on Genesis. It doesn't make me any happier because my money is on the line, but some of your money is on the line too. Meaning, whatever we are gaining right now, it can all go lower, right? So on one side, yes, that's great that we are going up, but don't let that deceive you on thinking, oh, it's over. That's it. We're going to go. No. Because we crash easily on Genesis going bankrupt because there's just so many billions of dollars behind it. Why? Not because Genesis Trading has the billions of dollars. It's because who's behind Genesis Trading? Digital Currency Group and Grayscale and CoinDesk. You know what I mean? So that is a pile of garbage in a way. Great companies, in my opinion. CoinDesk, I went to the Consensus 2022 in Austin, Texas last year, brought to you by CoinDesk. It was great. I liked it. I met, I saw the the CEO, whatever, editor-in-chief of CoinDesk was great. They brought these great people, Charles Hoskinson, the whole deal. But by reading what the Wall Street Journal says and everything, this magnificent, nice price rises, which Cronos is rising right now as we speak. Nice. Are we gonna see this go lower? Possibly. And that's why I'm on like against the wall, right? Like, I want to buy. I'm a greedy buyer. I want to buy red. When you are cussing me, saying, Oscar, Cronos sucks. That's the best way I can put it because I've been getting worse, right? But can you only imagine? So if we get anything higher than this pump during this live, it's another Oscar live. Let's go, everybody. And cheers to everybody who's here, who's excited, who's pumped. I want to make sure that everybody's very well aware, right? That we're here to learn and we're here to make money. And in the best way I can, there you go. Nothing is financial advice. But if you are able to pan out, right? I am very sure that crypto is going to be that. I mean, we have 150 plus people watching this live stream right now. You guys, I so much appreciate you guys coming and trying to guess where our future is going to stand, because understand that if we all become millionaires right now, really nothing's going to change in the economy, especially here in the United States. There's so many millionaires in the United States, couple thousands of millionaires or so in the United States, right? So us we being added to the millionaire list, we're only going to help. And I know not everybody's here from the United States. I'm well aware on that. So can you only see where we're heading? Yes. Now, crypto.com, right? Now let's go ahead and touch base on this. I just like this one. It's so funny. Crypto.com, everybody. Like, oh man, so many great things to talk about this one, but there's a couple of things, right, that we just don't like. And let me do an experiment right here for my Crow fan who is watching. We've talked about so much of the things that we like about Crow. Please, in the chat right now, what are the things that you want to see crypto.com change for the better? Imagine that I work for crypto.com. Imagine that I'm Chris, the CEO of the company. What would you tell Chris to change? Because I don't know, but in the future, I may have a closer opportunity to talk to this guy, and I can tell him real feedback, right, from the community, from the crowdfund. Because come on, man, there's a couple of things that we want to change. The first thing, I'm gonna say mine. First thing, beautiful, the fees, man. You are killing us with those fees. Number two, customer service. At some point that you might want to have people that know exactly the situation that the customer is facing, because I've seen the people rage with the customer service they get on the phone, right? And the third one, well, you tell me right now in the comments. I want to pick one from you. While you guys are helping me with that, because I want I want to get impregnated with all your feedback. We're just having fun here, excited. Now, in no way, shape, or form, we are diminishing what crypto.com is. If we want this brand to be and beat Binance, do you think we're going to do that with incompetency? Do you think we're going to do that with, let's just be okay and average? Let's just be another exchange. We cannot. Yes, you heard me right. You heard me say many times, we can beat Binance. We can be much better than Binance. You hear that everywhere on Twitter. There's no way we can, as Crow fam, beat Binance if we're average or just okay, or we have some room of improvement that is not well addressed. And I'm just saying it, right? Whoever likes it, because we demand the best from us, for my money, and I think for a company that a lot of us like. Do you agree? The reason is I want to show you guys how in the world we're gonna reach 40 plus billion dollars. What is Binance right now when crypto.com is right now 1.5? Can you imagine like how many crow can fit in one BNB? Well, more than 10. Easy. That's how much. And this is just the people buying, of course, the token on BNB, but it shows that there's still a gap. And crypto.com, wow, what a company. Like I'm at all as far as seeing the great things that we have. But I want to take this opportunity to tell you in 2023, I'm calling over 100 million users. Who agrees? If you agree, I want to see fire emoji right now from you better. Right now. I'm about to read those comments. I want to go ahead and take a look at them. But easy this year, 100 million users. That'll be incredible. It's one of the fastest growing user base, actually. Obviously, CRONOS chain passing easy. I will say 2 million, right? 2 million new addresses. We passed 1 million. We want 2 million. We want to go because crypto.com is heavily correlated to what's going to be CRONOS chain and then Binance Smart Chain. It's really heavily correlated. So for all of my Obsidian, I still have this one. I'm okay with this one. Why, Oscar? Some people tell me, but why you don't have a higher card? Because most of my cards are staking in DeFi. I don't really like. I have my Visa, my Chase, have a Capital One, and I'm okay not having a Crypto.com card. I'm okay with that because I have other interests of mine. You have yours. That's great. Totally respected, right? We all have different strategies when it comes to crypto.com. So that's pretty powerful, right? And I think we're gonna do well. Look at all those fires. Welcome aboard, everybody. Go ahead and smash the like button and let's go ahead and hear from the community what's popping. Now, there's the price. There are my levels. We're going up. That's what we like. And when I start seeing finally here, the comments from the community that I wanna see. Really nice. Nemesis says some of those fees on crypto.com are scalp. I know. Low fees, add utility again in the car. That's true. They charge way too much, you're saying. William, Chris needs to burn more coins. 0.06 should be embarrassing for how big they are. Plus, I wanna be rich, William says. Put Oscar on the payroll. Chris, thank you, brother. I'll be awesome. Guys, I'm telling you right now, if there's a way where I can work for crypto.com, that's it. I think I have accomplished my professional career over there, to be honest with you. Bring back perks for J+, give us incentives to hold long term. You guys remember when they removed those? Oh, man. I think at that point is when I started seeing the division, and that's when a lot of people left, for sure. It is what it is. Unlimited mystery boxes, I see. You say, James, definitely better rewards on the cards, crow rewards, higher percentage back on the actual exchange staking, reinstate crow rewards for many. So you know what I'm hearing a lot is cards. So I think a good way of putting the first comments is we want more card attention and care. Right? I think I'm okay with that. GSV is thinking of what else. Exchange staking is had bad compared to DeFi. Well, yes, because DeFi is much better. And look at all those nice, delicious fire emojis. And we need to stay strong. I completely understand the piece. Finally, some green in the market except Crow. Pakasad. Welcome, Pakasad. Well, I mean, to be fair, we do have some green. If I change to the Heikin Ashi, this is what we're seeing right now on the Heikin Ashi to see the better trends. Bitcoin on the Heikin Ashi, take a look at this, right? So a little bit a little greenish on Bitcoin, but still crypto.com is not doing that bad compared to other ones. So it seems that for CRONOS, that car is really what's making a lot of people, say that's where we need a little bit more care, and it's fine. when I have an opportunity to, if I interview, I mean, I know if I ask this, it's gonna be a clear answer. But we got the CRONOS Lab head and Tim said having Chris, that's something that I'm actually looking forward to do, and I've reached out to him. I'm gonna continue doing this in 2023, and same, keeping it very professional, keeping it very straight to the point, and with the community in mind. And there's a question that I couldn't ask because I just run out of time, but burns, right? Burns. Do you agree, yes or no, that burns are an important question? What about burns, Oscar? Well, because I oftentimes make videos about CRONOS burning, crypto.com burning, and I do get some comments saying, "But Oscar, you're wrong. Those are not crypto.org burns, right?" And I understand, it makes sense, right? Because those are ERC20 token burning, doesn't mean that it's reducing the supply of the crypto.org, because that's where usually the supply stands. If you didn't know, well, CRO, there are many different components on CRO, one same token. That's one thing that I kind of gets confusing on DeFi. The first time I was on DeFi wallet, on the white one, I was looking for my CRONOS, and I'm like, where's my CRONOS? And no, you have CRONOS, and then crypto.org, and then another, like the ERC20 CRO, and I'm like, what? So I get it. I think that's a good question, but of course the comments and the knowledge is gonna be there, and I think that's something I'm gonna ask for sure, right? So Francisco, welcome aboard. Oscar Ramos, I'll buy my Loaded Lion by Tuesday, Francisco. That's great, bro. Keep it up. Buy it. And because that's the idea. FY, everyone, news listings, but I'm sure that they're cooking for something. They're cooking for something right here on the crypto space, because we haven't seen too much. Another one that I wanted to stop by and say, guys, is addressing the crypto.com FUD. So let's talk about this one a little bit. Plus, I'm thirsty as always. And we still see the price. We still see the price running, right? Let me see. There needs to be an implement on rewarding longer term holders with a higher rewards return, James. Like some sort of a lockup period, right? I do favor that. I've been staking my crypto.com CRO, right? Crypto.org for more than a year, and it's still the same 10 to 11%. So, I mean, that could be something more in the DeFi space, which it is exactly where it is on the white application. Great comments. What's going on, Luis? Happy to have you here. Gala making me so much money. Let's go, brother. Let's go. Before I start with the FUD, I just want to direct your attention once again that in the last, today is the 8th, right? Yeah, in the last 8 days, crypto.com, it's doing what it couldn't do in 15 days, FYI. It did this, and it came back down. Now it's running, which is exciting. But it does bring back a little bit more memories when it comes to tectonic, because tectonic, brother, if we see tectonic do a bull flag and then continue pumping, that's it for tectonic, and we are running. But I wouldn't be mad if it starts going down, because that's when I'm going to attack, Like I've told you before, I'm still making money on these prices with tectonic, which is going to be good. Wherever we are heading, upwards is the ultimate destination for crypto.com, and you're seeing it. Please, FYI, I am not your financial advisor, right? But I'm telling you, crypto.com, in my humble opinion, $1 is not crazy at all. And you can go to other different content creators. They're going to tell you $3, $5, $10. Look, the more the better, right? But Oscar Ramos, in my little brain, in my understanding as of now, $1, man. And I'm sure that a lot of people will not really want to put a like a figure to a token that can be so heavily manipulated. I get it, but also there's a time when the bear market and the winter is gonna cease. It's gonna end, and what's there to do is whales from the stock market gonna jump back into crypto. As we know, whales right now have left crypto, but they're gonna come back, and you can only imagine what's gonna mean that for us. It's gonna be amazing, right? Oscar Palm, let's go back aside and welcome aboard. Any updates on the Tectonic Ambassador program? I haven't heard anything. And as soon as I know, if I have the awesome opportunity to be part of them, I'll tell you as soon as possible, because I do want to be an ambassador. As much as I can help the community, that's what I want to do. Because let me tell you something. There's an abundance of accounts here on YouTube that talk about the latest Logan Paul scam or fraud or stocks or crypto in general. But we have a counted amount of people talking about DeFi, Chronos, and what's going on with these crypto companies. And I like that. I do find it like to be maybe my niche, and you guys are showing me amazing support, so I appreciate it, and we're gonna continue doing it for sure. Can you store your CRO coin in Ledger if you're stacking in DeFi? In my opinion, because they added one opportunity for do the DeFi in one of the latest posts. So I'll have to check on that, Francisco, but that is going to be possible for sure. There needs to be, what's up everybody? What's going on, Francisco? Welcome, welcome. Let's wait for billionaire playable money. Oh man, mommy of the yak in the house. Welcome, buddy. Happy to have you here in the house. Let's go. Wow. Okay. Let me go ahead and change to the 1 hour, because this is okay. Okay, in the last 4 hours or so, they're buying Chronos. They're buying Chronos. I'm excited for that. They are buying Chronos. I'm gonna close this one. Let me go to the much more higher right here. I'll put it this, because if we have a little bit of a crow run, we're gonna get it live. That I can tell you. Now, starting from here at 6 cents on the dot, this was yesterday, and now we're looking closer. Perfect. This is exactly what we want. Okay, now Chronos FUD. Chronos FUD. This is one subject that I think came really late in 2022, but it showcased really who was on board and who wasn't on board. The best way to explain Chronos FUD is we had a terrible 2022, and it was so easy for people to bash on anyone looking weak. That's it. That's it. that's it. Bye. It was just so easy for people to bash, to mistreat, to go with the gossip once a company looks weak. That's it. Because crypto.com, Binance are not weak. Are powerful billion level companies led by a bunch of people, professionals, very smart cookies. And they were tested. And Binance, with the proof of reserves scandal, remember? Where this company from South Africa, I'm forgetting the name, but this company removed their website of the results of that proof of reserves page. In my opinion, crypto.com still has it because they posted on their own domain, crypto.com. So on that one, the last 2022, that was a scandal. That was issues. Then crypto.com on November, a bunch of FUD. It just helped me understand who was really for crypto survival and who was here for crypto clicks when it comes to let me promote what people want to hear instead of what the actual news are. And we ended up seeing that obviously the CEO of crypto.com had to do an AMA. I remember that day clearly. I was about to go to bed. I don't remember what day it was. And I see, thank thank goodness, I see, because I went on Twitter once again, open it up, and I see someone's retweet about, I'm waiting for the live, because I was heading to bed. And I'm like, they're gonna do an AMA at 1 a.m. or something. I'm like, no way. Oh, I cannot go to sleep. I remember that. Like, you can see the video. I'm tired. And I love how I started that video. It was just amazing. We brought the community so together. A lot of people jumped in. Obviously, the main AMA was running, but we did get a lot of people there with us. And I mean, you can see my honest reactions there when I hear Chris. And the idea is, all crypto companies, if they have stupid people driving the ship, they're going to die. I think that's something I've learned in 2022, period. If you have an SBF, you have someone that is lending customers money, how stupid that is, absolutely ridiculous. Then if you get a devastating bear market like we have in 2022, then you're putting money at risk. But when you're doing things right, I think it showcases and people become even stronger on you. Crypto.com also had some fails along the way, but I have to give it to them in all fairness in November, where finally we saw Chris, the CEO, retweet, talk, like reply. Let me show you. You come to Twitter, you find Chris Marsalek, the CEO. When was the last time he tweeted? The 9th, about to be a month ago. That's the pin. Now, the last time he tweeted was the 31st. Let's see the replies. There it is. He doesn't come to Twitter that much. Whereas the man himself, right? When was the last time he tweeted? 18 hours ago. It's easy, from Binance, right? So it was great to see during the FUD that they recognize there's a bunch of doubt. There's a bunch of questions to be answered. And obviously that was leading investors, and I'm sure shareholders and anyone in the board, like, what is going on? Are you guys really solvent? That was the main question. Are you guys solvent? If not, then I have to take all my money out. You guys remember that period where people were saying, just take your money out of exchanges, everything. And although that's a decent advice if you want to keep your keys, there are differences whereas you're putting your money. So the whole thing became exciting for once. And it just allowed the opportunity to see that a lot of people do care and have money. And although they don't come on a daily basis to like understand how the market is doing, once we have this pivotal moment of, is your money gonna be gone? That's when people start listening. And I like that a lot. I think that was really precious to see the entire CRONOS army coming together as far as, hey, are you really okay? So that was pretty cool, to be honest. So now, after the World Cup happened and after all of these news happened, I think for 2023, we're still waiting to hear a massive plan for crypto.com when it comes to what countries, what type of programs, what type of utilities, what type of partnerships. That's still yet to be seen. We haven't had the last thing, honestly, that we had was probably Brazil, the FIFA World Cup, that of course ended November, December, and that's it. That's all it is. So we haven't had much for CRONOS. And CRONOS chain, well, they actually did pretty well as well, increasing a lot of different millions of users. So far, the price, that brings me to the price. The price is running with no really breaking news as of right now, which it makes total sense, because while those breaking massive news were happening, the FUD was huge, and a lot of the sentiment of FTX was luring the entire space. Once that goes away, we know SBF has to go to court October 2nd, if I'm not mistaken. So we got this time to probably see a cool and decent comeback. All right. We might have a decent, nice, sizable comeback from right now till, Q4 of 2023, because we'll see what's going on with SBF and we'll see what's going on with inflation. So there's a couple of things that I'm looking ahead, but from all my analysis and different metrics that I'm following, if for a miracle, Genesis Trading is able to get money because they've been laying off people, they've been moving around and all that good stuff. If they don't go bankrupt and we get an amazing CPI data, brace yourself because we're going to the moon. If you believe it, let me know in the comments right now. Go ahead and smash the like button, everybody, and consider subscribing to the channel. Honestly, guys, for real. Like, Genesis Trading doesn't go bankrupt, and the CPI is good, and then we have the federal funds rate rising by 25 basis points. Oh man, what else do we want? 25 basis points, then CPI goes lower, and then we have Genesis Trading surviving. And what else? What else do you want to add here? Maybe Shiba Inu, Shivarium is launched, and then Crypto.com comes with a banger of news, and then CC adds this massive partnership with a Web2 company. I mean, the sky's the limit as far as what is up there, because FYI, all the good project and development and awesome growth we had in 2022, it's still not computed in 2023 prices. It's still not. Meaning, we can still fly maybe 50%. Not kidding. Right now, 17,000 Bitcoin. We can be $35,000 and still be primed for a bull run. Oh, no questions. We can be 12 cents CRONOS. That's nothing. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. So, like, you guys understand? You all 100%. What's going on, mommy? Like, I'm not kidding. I think we are in a really great place, but that's why I started this live covering the bad news, the sad news, the probable really risky news, right? That we still have to contemplate, that there's a war, that there's this, that's inflation, that X are extremely... Look, X, $8, $7? Are you kidding me? X? Can't believe... I saw someone on Twitter saying, forget the crypto game, I'm gonna sell X. That was so funny. But you know what I'm saying. Tong, thank you so much for the kind support and the amazing donation. Welcome aboard to the channel. Appreciate that a lot. Thank you. Hello, Oscar. I'm Crypto Pete in Palm Beach, and I think you're fantastic. Thank you. Happy thoughts, Crypto Peter in Palm Beach, Florida. Love it. I'm saying with Crow and even Gala, buying the last month or so has really helped me lower the averages. SBF couldn't even play paddle tennis in court. I get it, man. That's nice. Hey, Oscar, any word about Main City or the Crowland? Did you see that? Did you see that? Oh, wow. It went all the way low down, and then it came back up. Classic. Those are... Wow. Did you see that, right? Wow. I actually didn't see it, but because I have the 1 hour, this was like a 1 minute. If I go to the 1 second, which I can't because I don't have the TradingView Premium, but if you go to the 1 second or 5 seconds, it's gonna show that it lasted that long. It was just a nice dump and pump. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. I honestly think it makes crypto.com look way better if every other company fails, which will make people have to. Let me just touch base on that really quick. Do you think the world is gonna be way better if Apple is the only company operating? That's it. That's all I got. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. No, because that's a monopoly, and we don't want monopolists. In fact, monopolies are not really very welcome in crypto because, by definition, crypto is decentralized. So even if you have a monopoly company, still a good company has to open its operations or its voting to the public, right? But no. We want Binance, we want Huobi, we want Coinbase. I think the best way to analyze that is all the bad apples must go. That's one thing I do agree. All the bad apples, they need to go. But the good apples, the ones that are doing good job, hey, come on. We want more of you because that brings competition. And you and I are tired of those crypto.com fees, right? Like, stupid. Like, I have over $500 on my crypto.com app on Tectonic. If I want to sell, they take like $140. No way. Obviously, I'm not okay with that, but it is the early pains. These are the early pains that we have to go through, guys. Because 5 years from now, I'm telling you guys, 5 years from now, people will find Tectonic on Coinbase, on KuCoin, on Webull. Like, it's just gonna be much better. But we are the ones going through the early pains. So take advantage, brother. Take advantage. Oscar to the moon. Love it. Competition is needed. Absolutely. Apple, no way. Oh, my cable doesn't plug into my phone anymore. I know, that's what I'm saying. We need that. Well, what will a good CPR reading do for Tectonic? No. That is gonna affect Bitcoin and CRONOS. Remember, the top cryptos. Tectonic falls under. Tectonic is not really moved by the CPI because it's really small in market capitalization, millions. So it doesn't really move with that. What moves is the stocks, the market, Bitcoin, crypto, like that moves. But remember, the higher you are in the market cap, the more volatile you are with these macro conditions. When you are at the Tectonic level, forget it. You're not gonna be moved by good CPI. Pro fam, stand together and we will see each other in the next bull run. And don't forget to secure your own pro domain. Future digital, pretty bullish. It's true. What's going on, Crypto Cabo? Welcome aboard. So we have, and I ask you, and I thank you guys for the feedback for Chris. I'm gonna be working on that because I do want to have someone from the team. I talked to the CMO, to the CEO, to the CEO. Like, I wanna get them, once, because we want the CROFAM to talk. I am fortunate and very blessed to have a very strong CROFAM community following, which is everything really. It's super powerful. But just wait until we are way over. Well, what do you want? 50 cents? 40 cents? Oops. Like, people are gonna start, listen, guys, people are gonna start buying CRONOS at 40, 50 cents, and they're gonna feel entitled. They're gonna feel entitled to say, why is it not $1? And I'm like, you don't know anything, man. Are you kidding me? Hey, be ready for that on Twitter, on YouTube. Be ready for that. I'm telling you. I'll have to face all of that. But people will feel like, hey, where's CRONOS 1 or $5? Why is he going to 30 cents? I'm warning you, brother. It's coming. It's coming for sure. And it's fine, right? But I just love to really have the opportunities to understand the entirety of this panorama. It's gonna be awesome for sure. Tonic! Of course. Now, love to see the entire community. When it comes to FUD or anything like that, I'm not seeing much. I just love this one, right? Prop 11% since January 1st. Slow and steady. Where are all the crypto FUDers? Well, guess what? Guess what, fam? Now, if I come back and grab this, now it's 12%. 12%. Now, Gala just in 2 days did. Wait, is this for real? Wait. Oh, yeah, it's for real. Oh, my lord. Gala. I'm jealous. Gala just did 117%. Gala since the 6th. Right? Obviously, people will tell me, but that's what I'm telling you, Oscar, this is nothing. Well, I get it. I get it that it's nothing. But look at Gala, man. From 1 cent all the way to 4 cents. Yeah, that's 4x. Or, something x. That is no, 2x, 2 or so. That's why it's 100. Yeah, because it's almost 20. It's almost 2. Wow. Then Shiba Inu. Look at this. 31st. 12%. Shiba Inu. That's not bad. Shiba. Let's go, Shiba Inu. We have Ethereum. Ethereum on the 31st. Roughly 10%. And then Terra Luna Classic also doing decent. But Gala exploded. Absolutely exploded. Like, obviously, what happened to Gala is those are the type of news that I think they were all waiting for, because Gala has a lot of community. I sold Gala. It was one of those plays that I actually made money on Coinbase. I sold it. Bought it early. Got the pump. Let me show you what pump I got on Gala. I have to go to the week because it's been boo forever. Guys, I bought Gala earlier than the pump. It was beautiful. So I bought Gala somewhere here at the end of 2021, maybe 30 something cents, something like that. And I sold off like at 70 something. I remember it was beautiful. And then I sold, and that was it. And I never bought Gala ever since. So how can someone from going to 85 cents all the way to 1 cent, right? So that is like if I'm describing CRONOS, to be honest with you. Gala and CRONOS similarly did something pretty alike. Now let me check the tokenomics on Gala, because I am not too sure right now. Gala. What are we looking at? Circulating supply, we have 6,000 million billion, 6 something billion. Total supply 35 billion. Okay, so total supply on Gala, it's similar to CRONOS then. I see. Position 107. Check that out. Position 107. 46%. Wow. It's, of course, collectibles, NFT, gaming. So when you click on gaming, first is ApeCoin, and then you got Gala, Decentraland, Sandbox, so all of that is powerful. When you do collectibles and NFT, you have all of this. And then Gala is here. Gala is one of those that is cheap. Cheap. Yep. Probably one of the cheapest, actually. And it was coming close to $1, but it didn't do $1. Gala. Anyone here owns Gala? Let me know, please. That'll be good to know for sure. Because I know, I mean, Gala, it's not a bad one. It's not a bad one for sure. Tonic is my favorite project right now because of its potential and its low market cap combined with the fact that nobody knows about it. Got it. Oscar Ramos, do you think we will reach $2.5 in the next bull run around BNB market cap? That's a great question, Lenny. Just not to go on a tangent and just go on and on. I think in the next bull cycle, there's a great chance for crypto.com to match what it did, right? In this November 2021. There's a great chance because it's just insane. The Chronos that we had in November 2021 is here. Let me put it, there you go. It's here, right? The Chronos that we have right now, it's all the way here. So there's a gap. And that gap is going to be known by millions now. Because this Chronos was not a FIFA World Cup sponsor, did not have multiple certifications that obtained in 2022. Didn't have didn't have too much of Chronos chain. It's true. I'm not lying. So this crow was manipulated. This crow was manipulated. Like every other crypto, but it was manipulated by whales, by people with a lot of money. They bought a lot, they cash out. End of the story. That's it. So they left. I'm sure they're gonna come back eventually because not only to Chronos but to thousands of other cryptos, hundreds of other cryptos, right? So that's like the way I can explain it. I am not putting a dollar figure saying it's going to be $1 or so, but I'm very confident $1 it's at minimum, right? I just don't know the date specifically because that's something like we get caught up to. I see those sometimes videos on YouTube saying X crypto is gonna be X amount in 60 days or so, and I'm like, well, that's clickbait, 100%. No, so yeah, I mean, what I care in a bear market right now is what are we building? What are we using it for? Where's the utility? How are people becoming better with that project, with that company? That's what matters, right? When you and I tell me, man, I'm able to pay for X asset with crypto thanks to this company because of this. There you go. That is utility, right? When you're a project owner on DeFi and you need money and you need collateral and you need a good blockchain, where do you go? Tectonic. When you want to add your project, to launch your project in a great millions of users opportunity with everything ready, your SDK, VVS Finance. Stuff like that. I mean, that's why we're in a very important place in crypto. The early parts of crypto, love it. Exciting times. Cheers to that. Smash the like button, everybody, and consider subscribing to the channel if you're having fun with me, if you're learning a little bit, if you're going crazy on the chat too, because it's so easy. It's so easy to come and have a conversation when prices are running like crazy and drunk. It's so easy. Anyone can do it. I've seen it happen. People get tons of followers, tons of likes. We love it, right? But it's much more difficult when you do your due diligence work, learning, and study. When the prices are crashing, they're doing nothing. But you have to perform and say what you mean because you know it. I love it. That's the way I run things, and I did it for many months, in 2022. It's just pathetic, man. Like, we did so much in 2022, like you wouldn't believe it. And we're still here, and the companies are still here, and wow. It's just people probably won't believe us when we tell them, oh yeah, we had to wait like 1 year or so to, or like let's say let's not say 1 year, let's say 2-3 years. We have to wait 3 years to see our investments triple. And they'll be like, just 3 years? And we'll be like, yeah, that was a long time. And they'll be like, I had to wait 30 years to see my pension. I had to wait 35 years, 25 years to see my 401k. And we just had to wait 3 years? Unbelievable. Cheers to that. It's true. It's true. Thank you, mommy, for helping me with the chat. Appreciate it, buddy. I compared this time in crypto to when the internet started to become popular. It's true. The biggest obstacle is their trading platform and the fees associated with what they're offering now. Hard to grab people's attention when they have to deal with that. One day they will refer us all as early crypto investors. It's true. Of course, the whales and manipulation comes into play, part of the game. I understand that. And CRONOS right now, it's looking like bullish. Wait, what? Okay. Welcome back, 1300 Ethereum. Let's go. Love it. Welcome back, 1300 Ethereum. I was like, wait, with 1300? It's been a while. Yes. It's been like 3.5 weeks. In crypto, you know that's a long time. Guys, we're going up. I gotta tell you, I mean, obviously early or mid-December, we pumped really nice and we went down, but this is exactly what we want to see. Shiba Inu also going nice. And let me go ahead and get closer on Gala Games, as we were talking about Gala just a second ago. Look at that beauty. That's what we like to see. Wow. Question. Where are all my tectonic holders here in the house? I just want to see, is any tectonic holder here in the house, or are they all sleeping right now? Tectonic from CRONOS fam. Welcome, welcome. To say a couple of things about tectonic here. I mean, I'm not surprised because this is, if CRONOS is barely starting tectonic, there's just, it's not even out of the workshop right now. It's not even in anyone's mind. If I tell you it's early on the minds of crypto investors, you know that it's early for the world. Look at that beauty, tectonic. We are here. Look at that. Solana pumping more coins on mine. That's nice. Tectonic lower, 3:26 a.m. Holding 22 billions of tectonics. Yes, I'm a tectonic holder. Been watching it and it's going bless, bless, bless. Love it, man. You're on vacations for 3 months in Mexico. Kudos to you, brother. I'm going to be in Cancun for my honeymoon. Oh, yes. FYI, guys. So, it's going to be awesome. But, yeah, guys, I think absolutely tectonic is going to crush it. In my opinion, I think anywhere in the 10 to 50 billion should be fine. I need to add more in my bags for tectonic, of course. Remember, it's your money. Do what's best for you and enjoy. Because once we become financially free, no one should be asking you for what you mostly waited for. And I'm not going to be asking for you guys to do anything. You enjoy your money and keep it and support your families. Enjoy, use it, sell, because if you don't sell, then how in the world you're going to use it, right? And repeat. Now that you're going to be much better. But tectonic, obviously, is going to be nice. Another one is, of course, VVS Finance, MMF, and the rest of different cryptocurrencies. But right now, tectonic is the only one that did 78 something pump. It was amazing. It was like, wow, I really cannot believe it, what it did. Tectonic had a partnership now. That's what they probably wanted to tell us with the something new. And here it is. We already talked about it. So great job. And 56,000. Absolutely nothing. which is great. Love it. That is exactly what we want to see. I always like to go to my Twitter, by the way, everybody. If you want to follow me on my Twitter page, it's this one. I am super blessed to have more than 11,000 people follow me. For ease of use, here it is, the link. FYI, I'm never going to DM you asking you money or strategies or anything. No, please, I am tired, but at the same time, I'm frustrated seeing the number of scam accounts, imposters, impersonators. I am so sorry. That's something that I cannot control. But yes, because if I open my messages, you're going to see a list of people telling me, do you DM me? Do you DM me? No, it's not me. And I do reply. I'm going to show you. I do reply with sub bud. I have it open. Like you will see messages. You can send me a message. Obviously, I cannot reply to everything, but I do reply to what I can. And I appreciate it because I am not famous. I am not better than anyone. I am just an average Joe trying to make it with a family, with a now house that I'm blessed. I just want to I'm not trying to look for anything other than the average. And that's it, brother. I am a proud person here in the United States. Well, I'm a happy, grateful person here in the United States that I'm so excited to live in these times. Because although, I'm not that young, but we are in a pivotal moment, right? Where things are moving extremely fast and we're going electric, we're going wind, we're going this and that, but also blockchain in the midst of everything. Boom. So I think it's going to be cool to see the transition to blockchain. And we are, because I did not live, that's what my parents or you guys or your parents lived through, the internet boom, right? We are seeing, maybe or maybe not, this might not be the crypto boom because people are still like on the fence with that, but there's gonna be a time when we are going through the crypto boom, and I just cannot believe it's gonna be amazing, man. It's gonna be awesome. Let's go. Boom, of course. We're proud of you and the work you're doing. Thank you very much, Emily. I appreciate that a lot. Love you, Oscar. Thank you, guys. That's a great attitude to have, Oscar. Appreciate it. I mean, that's the deal, right? We're here because I really want to. Oscar, we're very happy to have you as a Crow ambassador, Chronos Chain ambassador in the house, and I'm very happy for Chronos to have adopted me. They decided they message me, and I think that's great. Still want to become a crypto.com ambassador. I'm a Chronos Chain ambassador, but still working my way up. I'm very happy to have a decent, sizable subscriber account here on YouTube. Things are going media, things are going to video, and you just know, guys. As soon as, like, in 2020, that's when TikTok exploded. In 2020 is when the pandemic started, and in 2020 is when finance on YouTube exploded like crazy. As soon as crypto blockchain runs, we'll have a much more diverse, colorful palette of creators of videos. More from me, of course, so make sure you're subscribed, but just be ready for that, right? And the best time to do it is right now when prices are low. No gray hairs. I know, brother. I turned 29. I feel like the oldest ever. I don't know. It's just something with me. Gala acquired 20 million mobile users. Yes, they did. What do you think about Bonk? It's from Solana. I'm not getting on Bonk. I'm not talking about Bonk. I'm happy for them. Let them make as much money as they can. And kudos to all the bonkers. I don't know. But yeah, happy for them. But no, I'm not getting on Bonk. I'm happy, man. I'm Average Joe too. Proud Italian American. I'm blessed to have the forefront of crypto boom. Thanks all for you. Thank you, Crypto Peter. Appreciate that a lot, brother. I was watching The Godfather while I was in my Veracruz vacation. We had not much to do, and I started watching the first one and the second one, and it was just great. Oh, I love the Godfather. But yeah, you gone from less than 15K to over 25. I know, bro. It's been crazy. Your portfolio is up over 77% today, made more in the last 24 hours than in a week. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, that's when you start understanding, right? The beautiful thing about what the market is doing. Once again, right? We survived Genesis trading. I'm gonna have my ape coin back, hopefully, because I spent a couple thousands of dollars getting those lands from the Board Ape Yacht Club, which I couldn't. So I just, staked it or put it to earn with Gemini. We'll see if they survive. Fingers crossed, because I want my money back. If not, then I'll start making more content about it to get more exposure, to get the message across. Will be the continuation of the FTX meltdown, but at the end of the day, I'm not expecting money back, and it's okay. It's a learning. It's a lesson learned. Lesson learned. Difficult one, but we'll see. I'm not getting ahead of myself. If we survive low CPI, boom, baby. That is exactly where we want to be. Boom. And I love it, man. Sniff out the last tectonic pump. We are making history. It's true, brother. It's true. That is actually real. So, my fellas, we have price of Bitcoin, CRONOS, Ethereum. This thing, of course, can continue going up. We'll see if it does. But so far, I believe we're starting in the right place at the right time for crypto. And crypto.com and everything looks pretty decent. I was just kind of looking at everything right here, but here it is. This is another one that it got a lot of attention, which I like. I don't care how long it takes, guys. My eyes will see $1 CRONOS. Let me go ahead and ask you. Put me in the chat right now. Do you agree? Are you for this? Are you in the crow train? Are you willing to take this mission? No matter how long it takes, are you going to wait with me till we see $1 crow? Because $1 crow is the very beginning, guys. Understand, we're in the billions in circulated supply, and they might burn more. I'm waiting. $1. We cross $1, it's gonna go higher. Bitcoin is gonna be over $100,000. Ethereum is gonna be above $10,000. Cardano is gonna go back to $3 and more. Tectonic is gonna be 6 zeros, maybe 5 zeros in the upcoming future. At that point, you're gonna have so much money you will wanna sell, but your human nature will kick in and say, let me hold, let me hold. So I'm sure that a lot of us are not thinking about that yet, right? Let's say tomorrow we're at $1 crow. What are you gonna do? Sell everything? That's it? Too early, huh? Those are the type of questions you gotta be asking yourself. But I'm saying $2. I'll be there. 94K crow here. Look at that. Cardano soaring right now. Really? That's pretty cool. Let's see. But I'm saying, guys, like, I am super pumped to see all of those prices and opportunities when they're finally here. Cardano, what is happening? Okay, 21%, 4%. Let me see. 88. We're seeing prices rising, baby. Here, Cardano, Binance. Oh, Lord. Okay. And you know what's interesting? This wasn't anything new. That I mean, this shouldn't be anything new because I've been looking at it. ADA is up 37%. I've forgotten the feeling. I know a lot of people are like, oh, Cardano is rising. What? Oh, damn, Bello. This guy is for. I gotta follow this guy. Are you still on board on 88 train with me? You're excited about future Cardano? Of course. Great, man. This is exactly what we want to know. I mean, Cardano is when we talk about Cardano, this is a crypto that we want to associate with Ethereum, right? When I talk about crypto.com, I associate it with Binance, right? In no way I'm gonna associate crypto.com with Cardano. There's just nothing there, right? I could if I go to the detailed, but no, I won't. I want to associate Ethereum and Cardano. And Cardano, well, in my opinion, it's gonna do fine. I had the chance to talk to the guy face to face. I had Charles Hoskinson talking to me for a while. A guy who's worth billions of dollars, responsible for the blockchain that's worth a couple billions as well. At some point, over 10 billion. Oof. it gives me, guys, the chills. It's exciting, family. Just to give you the idea of the future, and now it's pumping. Now, I'm not going to run to conclusions yet saying that the bottom is in. I think that's kind of crazy to say right now, but it's finally going on the green in 2023, and that is exciting. This is the month. Just to give you an idea, December, garbage. November, extra garbage. I don't know if you noticed by now, if you've been watching my videos, but I like to say the word garbage. I don't know. It's super cool. I love it. Then this is October, September. Like, this was like, eh. And then absolutely destruction. And then here it is. So finally seeing January on the green. So far, it's good. All right. Conclusions, everybody. Absolute conclusions here. First, the annoying going, hey, Oscar, thanks for what you do. This is why we got into crypto game. And everybody here abroad. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. And I'm gonna, to end this, I'm gonna leave it here with the top price. Check that out. Where we are right now and where we're heading. And Bitcoin too. Family, the year is already here on us. I don't want any whining. I don't want any people listening to Jim Cramer or who's the other one? Peter Schiff. Yeah, I forgot the other one, but I think it's Peter Schiff. But the bears and the fudders are always gonna be with us. They're like our energy, right? If you know what I mean. This is gonna be exciting for us. Obviously, as soon as we have more greens, the public, more liquidity is gonna come in. What we're seeing right now is absolutely nothing compared to what we could be. So please, if you see red now, it seems like we actually gotta get putting back our positions activated, because we're seeing consistent green in the last 8 days. I think adding another week will be much more educative to fully say, hey, seems that the trend is changing, right? Seems that the trend is changing. From all the macro that I know, inflation is going down. The federal funds rate it's still gonna continue going up because they want to bring it to 2%, but it's no longer 75% now, 75 basis points, right? So just waiting on that genesis. That's it. The SBF, we already know what happened there. That's all news, but we're just waiting on October 2nd. And so far I think great news on good news on Bitcoin as a whole with adoption. But anyway, boom! Crypto.com CRONOS BOOM is what we need. And Tectonic, extremely happy and excited with all. Family, 1 hour and 20 minutes. That's it. That's enough. More than enough. But I really wanted to stop by with another great live and more news and the entire support that you guys provide me. I want to say thank you to all, to my donations, to my donors, to my members, to my patrons. subscribers and viewers who are watching. I don't know. It's just once we are, and I've been saying this, and it's not that I get tired of it, but I sound like a broken record. I've been saying it ever since the beginning of 2022, so you can only imagine how many times I've said it. but yeah, it's been a while. We do need pumps, and I want it. Somebody told me check Luna Classic. It's also doing nice. Let me see. It's coming up. Luna Classic is coming up. That's good. Good. Thank you for that. Yeah. All the community tokens are doing pretty good. So get ready for more pumps, for more lives, and for more learning. Like the video, everybody. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on those notification bells before you leave. Thank you, mommy. Thank you to all my awesome members. Happy, Ahmed, the annoying, Jason, conservative, and Emily, and much more people. DC, RA, and much more people here watching. Any questions, please let me know after the live. And Oscar, thank you for the updates and response. Give us here in the live chat. Don't be like other YouTubers, start ignoring questions. Just post them or send me a DM on Twitter, and I do tend to reply every now and then. But if you want even much faster, just join the Patreons. You support the channel, and that's where you get me after hours. All right? You guys be blessed. God bless you all. Please be safe. And 2023, it's too early to call if we are out of this mess. So let's take it one step at a time. I'll see you next time, everybody. Be safe. Peace. Let's go, everybody. Time to prepare for another week. A lot of work. Gonna be fantastic. Bye, guys. Thank you so much.